Hello students, നമ്മൾ അടുത്ത് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നത് ഫ്ലക്സ് എന്നുള്ള ഒരു കൺസെപ്റ്റാണ്. So it represents the rate at which a fluid is entering or leaving a region enclosed by a smooth curve. So flux of a fluid first in the plane, flowing in the plane. So to find the rate, at which a fluid is entering or leaving a region, entering or leaving a region enclosed by a smooth curve C. In the xy plane, first we will consider xy plane. ഇതുപോലെ തന്നെ സ്പേസിലുണ്ട്, സ്പേസിലും നമുക്ക് ഫ്ലക്സ് ഡിഫൈൻ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. So what we do is we calculate integral over C f dot n ds, where s is the arc length, small s. It represents the arc length. What is n? N is unit vector perpendicular to the tangent vector. So this is your C, let us say parameterized curve in the xy plane. This is the xy axis, this is the plane, and your curve is like this, C. At this point the unit tangent vector, it is like this. Oh no, not correct. Tangent vector is yes, this is vector t, so this is vector n. So normal component of the force will give you what is called flux, which is the rate at which that fluid is entering or leaving the region enclosed by this smooth curve. So flux is equal to this is flux, thus flux is equal to integral over C vector f dot n ds. Now how to find n? That is the question. You know how to find t? To find n, what we do is the following. First find t. T is dr by ds. It is the same as dr by dt divided by ds by dt by chain rule. But ds by dt is the same as norm of dr by dt. This quantity is the same as norm of dr by dt. So this is dr by dt divided by norm of dr by dt. This is a vector. Okay. It has got two components. Let us write it as capital X I. Oh, x doesn't should not have that vector sign. Xi plus yj. See, I have two choices for n, right? N is a vector perpendicular to t, so n could be this also. But there is a thumb rule. We will take n as that vector obtained by rotating t through an angle pi by 2 counterclockwise. So this is the actual n I am looking for. This vector is obtained by rotating t through an angle pi by 2 clockwise. I am not interested in that. So my thumb rule is n is obtained by rotating t through an angle pi by 2 counterclockwise. So to get that vector, there is an, so t is xi plus yj, t is xi plus yj, or in other notation it is x comma y, and n is, you can very easily get n from t. First interchange these two components, so y comma x, then put a negative sign in the first place. Negative sign in the sense, change the sign in the first place. So n will be minus y comma x. Okay. So to find n, what we will do, first to find t, then n is obtained by vector n is obtained by minus y comma x, which is minus y vector I, vector I plus x times vector j. Understand? So if suppose r of t is, let us say, x of t vector I plus y of t vector j, you are given this plane curve, then what is dr by dt? Dr by dt is dx by dt vector I plus dy by dt vector j. So t is in the direction of dr by dt. Okay. You can easily get your n. First interchange these two coordinates, dy by dt vector I plus dx by dt vector j, then put a minus sign in the first place. This is your n. So what is f dot n? F dot n ds will be if f is mi plus nj, let us take f as mi plus nj, it's a vector field in the plane, so there are only two coordinates. So f dot n is, I will take integral over c also, so integral over c, this is your flux. So f dot n ds will be m times minus dy by dt plus n times dx by dt times dt, integral from a to b, integral from a to b. This is also represented by integral a to b minus m dy plus n dx. I think I have done a mistake because in the previous slide, yes, here this vector is y comma minus x, I think y comma minus x. It's not minus y comma x. And this vector is precisely minus y comma x. And I have to consider not this vector, I have to consider this vector. Let us just check it for a moment. Suppose you have the vector 1 comma 1, then this vector is perpendicular to 1 comma 1, this vector is also perpendicular to 1 comma 1. What is this vector? It is minus 1 comma 1, right? And this vector is precisely 1 comma minus 1. So interchanging the coordinates and putting a change of sign in the first place will give you, okay, then I think we were correct. Yeah, this was correct. So I will erase this part. So m dy minus n dx, that will give you flux. Where is that? Flux is equal to integral where is the slide which I wrote just now? I don't know, it is missing it seems. So flux is equal to integral over C m minus m dy plus n dx, minus m dy plus n dx. Oh, I think I have done a mistake here. Whatever I have said is correct, but flux is not this. This is okay. This is the method to find n. That is also okay, but this formula is not okay. So I will erase this. So n usually we take as vector n equal to vector t cross k. This is the method to choose your n. Forget the last piece. This is the method to, this is the thumb rule which I said, not the earlier one. So I will be back in a moment. I can choose n as t cross k. Another person can choose n as k cross t. Okay. Let us choose n as t cross k. So you find your t in this way. Okay, then that is T cross K. So xi plus yj plus t, I can take 0k. It's a plane curve, so the third coordinate should have to be 0. Cross product with what is k? K is 0i plus 0j plus 1k. Okay, so what I will get? So this is equal to determinant vector I, vector j, vector k, x, y, 0, 0, 0, 1. So what is this? So this is precisely vector I into sorry, t is not okay. So y minus 0 minus vector j into x minus 0 plus vector k into 0 minus 0. So what is this? It is yi minus xj. Okay. But what is y? This is dy by dt, because I am taking vector t. Vector t is dr by dt. Vector t is dr by dt, where r is xi plus yj. So dr by dt is dx by dt vector I plus dy by dt vector j. So in this expression, x is d small x by dt and y is d small y by dt. So this is dy by dt vector I minus dx by dt vector j. This is your n. Okay. Therefore f dot n ds small n, f dot n ds integral over c, that is equal to integral over c capital M into dy by dt minus capital N into dx by dt times dt. Here it is t varies from a to b. This is shortly written as integral over c m dy minus n dx. So this is the formula for flux. M dy minus n dx. But if I choose the other vector n equal to k cross t, then I will get integral over c minus m dy plus n dx, negative of this. Okay. So this is the thumb rule. You don't have to remember this thumb rule, you have to just remember this formula to compute flux. We will do an example. Find the flux of the earlier problem. Find the flux of vector f, which is in the earlier problem. X minus y vector I plus x vector j across the circle x square plus y square equal to 1 in the xy plane. So how do you do this? This circle is given in Cartesian form. You have to parameterize it. So r of t is equal to, how do you parameterize circle? Cos t vector I plus sin t vector j. This is the parameterization of the circle. Then flux is equal to integral over c f dot n ds, which is equal to integral 0 to 2 pi by, because here t varies from 0 to 2 pi. Now f along the circle, f is x minus y vector I plus x times vector j. So f along the circle is cos t minus sin t times vector I plus x vector j, that should become x of t vector j, cos t vector j, that is the value of f along the circle C, dot product with this dot product with nds. Nds is dy by dt vector I minus dx by dt vector j dt. This is equal to integral 0 to 2 pi. So what is dy by dt? Let me write dy by dt. This is y of t, this is x of t. So what is dy by dt? Cos t vector, right? Now what is dx by dt? It is x is this. So dx by dt is minus sign. So minus dx by dt is plus sign. Sin t vector j. Okay. So this quantity is the same as equal to, this bracketed quantity is nothing but this bracketed quantity. So you have to take a dot product of this first bracket with the second bracket written below. So what you will get? Cos square t minus sin t cos t plus cos t sin t. This cos into this sin plus cos t sin t between 0 to 2 pi. So that is equal to this and this cancel. Cos square t, how do you write cos square t? It is 2 cos t plus 1 by 2, right? Cos 2t plus 1 by 2, cos 2t plus 1 whole divided by 2, integral 0 to 2 pi dt, which is equal to 1 by 2 into integral of cosine is sin 2t divided by 2 plus t between the limits 0 to 2 pi which is equal to, sin in the upper limit is 1. So 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 plus 2 pi, that is in the upper limit, minus in the lower limit it is 0. So what you will get? One by 4 plus pi. Oh, is it true? No. Sine 4 pi. Sine 4 pi is 0, right? So why did I write this 1 by 2 here? No. This is not right. This is 0. So you are getting simply 1 by 2 into 2 pi. 1 by 2 into 2 pi is pi. So please excuse me. This is pi only. Answer is pi. Answer is pi. Thank you.